All right, breaking news coming in that the former Prime Minister Deve Gowda has made yet another stunning claim over the Congress-JDS coalition in Karnataka. He has said, and I quote, that there is no doubt that there will be midterm polls. Very interesting remark being made by the JDS chief and the former Prime Minister Deve Gowda, who's saying that he has no doubt in his mind that there could be midterm polls. So what perhaps is he suggesting? Let's go straight across now to Nagarjun Dwarkanath. Nagarjun, we have seen a very fragile alliance in the Congress and the JDS, and we have seen, the simmering tension between the two. What does one make of this remark by Mr. Deve Gowda, who has said that he has no doubt that there could be midterm polls?
This coalition fragility is at its peak at this point of time, with JDS National President, former Prime Minister Deve Gowda making a point that there would be midterm polls, and he has no doubt about it. And he also gives out a reason why that he thinks that because of the Congress MLA's attitude about how they are coming out in the public and airing their disappointment, and that is one of the main reasons that it seems like the cabinet will collapse and the government will collapse, and no one will try to sustain this, is what Deve Gowda has said. So inevitably there would be a midterm polls, and we have also seen how BJP is trying to poach all these angles together. He feels that there would be midterm polls in Karnataka, and also he has agreed that whatever Congress has asked, JDS has done it, including recently where they gave up one of the cabinet spots to the Congress candidate, and that is why that there is no chemistry, there is no coordination, and most likely if things don't go well in the next few months, there would be midterm polls, and that's what he has predicted today.
But don't you think things have only worsened after the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah met with Rahul Gandhi and apprised him of the situation? Has that led to some sort of an insecurity with the Chief Minister and Mr. Deve Gowda?
Well, one can draw that conclusion, Navantika. In fact, after the meeting with Rahul Gandhi, things have just got out in public because news came out that Siddaramaiah had complained about how JDS was a burden to the coalition, to the Congress party here in terms of winning Lok Sabha seats, and that hasn't gone down well with the JDS party. They felt that they were also in the driving seat in this coalition. Now that they have been put to a corner...
okay, Nagarjun, just kindly stay on with me. Let's just hear what the Congress leader, B.K. Shivkumar, is presently saying on this remark made by Deve Gowda.
Karnataka, and I think we stand by it. We all are there. We are being committed to whatever we have taken a decision. And Mr. Yediyurappa also has said that he doesn't want to interfere with the government. I think the long 1 year innings he played. Now I think it has come to know that the people of the state have been important, not our own share. So I think that can happen. And the entire members also are solid. We will keep this secular government safe, and we will complete the full term, whatever we have assured to the people of Karnataka. And I think we stand by it.
Okay, Nagarjun, one thing that's very interesting is how the Congress leaders have been maintaining that the coalition is intact, that there is no threat to the government. But the JDS leaders and the Chief Minister have been more vocal in airing their grievances in public and have been speaking quite candidly about the strain and tension in the alliance.
Well, that is true. In fact, it's a contradictory statement coming out from the Congress leaders. What they have told the Congress President Rahul Gandhi is Delhi in completely different with what they have told in public to the media person. While Siddaramaiah went and complained about how JDS coalition is hurting the Congress future in the state, while he stepped out of Rahul Gandhi's house, he absolutely said there is no threat to the government, everything is fine, and the government will continue for the next 4 years. So that contradictory statement, as JDS says, that it should not be done. If you're complaining to the Congress president, just put it out in public, while JDS leaders are more vocal about it. Sources in the JDS have told us that it is just that ego at play, with Siddaramaiah trying to not want this coalition to continue because he wants to sit in the opposition party as opposition leader, and that one-man ego is costing this whole coalition government, is what JDS sources have told us.
Given this internal bickering, are both the parties ready for a midterm poll, if at all this comes true, the remarks that have been made by Mr. Deve Gowda?
Well, none of the three parties want the midterm polls. I've spoken to all the party chiefs off cam, but they said that they're not prepared for the midterm election. They have just got out of an assembly polls in 2018. Within that, they have reached Lok Sabha election. So physically and mentally and financially, they have huge burden on them after this election. So they don't want to go to midterm polls. Even BJP is not sure of winning the 105 seats that they had won in the previous 2018 election. So neither of the parties are willing to face this election. But inevitably, if the coalition collapses, then there would be governor rule or the president's rule, and then the midterm polls would be inevitable in Karnataka.
All right, just stay on with me, Nagarjun. I'll just come to you, but let's just play out that reaction of Mr. Deve Gowda and what exactly he said about the midterm polls. Listen in.
ಇದು ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏಕೆಂದರೆ 5 ವರ್ಷ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋ ನಡವಳಿಕೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಜನ ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವ್ಯಾರು ಕಲಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಏನೇನಾಗಿದೆ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಡೆಯೋ ವಿದ್ಯಮಾನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀವು ಮೆರುಗು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ.
Nagarjun, for the longest time, we've been hearing Mr. Deve Gowda and Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy speaking about the strain and the tension. But what efforts have they made to quell the disgruntlement in the Congress camp, to reach out, to the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, or even for the other side to come forward and try and sort out their differences? Have they personally been speaking to each other? Nagarjun?
What has happened in this coalition government is by the time the Congress leaders speak to one disgruntled MLA, another voice would have come up somewhere else. If Congress is quiet, the JDS MLAs would put out the grievances. If JDS is quiet, then a couple of Congress MLAs would have spoken to BJP. It's an ongoing saga since day one of this formation of the coalition. By the time some 10 MLAs were given portfolios, given board corporation chairmen, the other were already disgruntled that seniors are being sidelined. Ramalinga Reddy, Roshan Beg all spoke out, while the juniors were aspirants of the cabinet. So definitely.
Okay, just stay on with me. Just kindly stay on with me. Malvika Avinash from the BJP is also joining us. Malvika, that's the big news coming in. Mr. Deve Gowda is saying that he wouldn't be surprised if there would be midterm polls. In fact, he claims that the Congress is the one who's been creating all the troubles. And he's also said that we have accepted the Congress's arbitrary demands. What do you make of this kind of strain that one is seeing in the alliance that certainly seems to be on the edge?
I think Mr. Deve Gowda, given the veteran politician that he is, has stated the obvious. The coalition has nothing really to binding them together. The cookie is crumbling, or rather has crumbled, and it's only a matter of time before they part ways.
All right, but is the BJP ready for a midterm poll, if at all it happens?
The BJP has the mandate of the people, which is 104 of the 224. And the BJP has been given mandate once again during the Lok Sabha polls, where we got a whopping 25 of the 28. And therefore, ideally, it should be the BJP which formed the government, which did not happen earlier last year. And we'll have to wait for the developments to unfold to really see what will happen next. If the veteran former Prime Minister is saying midterm polls, then perhaps that also might happen.
Malvika, when this alliance was formed, when I thought that Mr. Deve Gowda is going to be that glue that could bind the JDS Congress combined. Now, even he is sounding skeptical. And even he is saying that he doesn't know how long will this coalition last. What does that, what kind of, politics is brewing within the allies? And what do you think really is going on between the JDS and the Congress? Is the real issue between the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and the present Chief Minister, or there's more to this ongoing saga?
No, I think I will agree with you on the fact that it is Mr. Siddaramaiah who's perhaps, the eye of the storm, so to speak, because he's at the center of it all. The congressmen are divided over Mr. Siddaramaiah.
Okay.
That is, a lot of them have raised the flag of rebellion against Mr. Siddaramaiah and his divisive politics.
Okay.
And because D.K. Shivkumar said his Lingayat politics was completely wrong, even apologized to the people. More recently, Ramalinga Reddy has spoken out against him. Roshan Beg has spoken out against him. And Kumaraswamy and Siddaramaiah have a traditional quarrel, a very old one. And
right.
It is because he fought with Mr. Kumaraswamy that he quit JDS and joined Congress. So it is Mr. Siddaramaiah who's perhaps responsible for a lot of this confusion. And we'll
All
have to
right.
wait and watch how the Congress party in the center reacts to all this, how Mr. Rahul Gandhi reacts to all this.
All
Sadly,
right.
the casualty is the people of Karnataka. And
Oh,
their
absolutely.
welfare.
Unfortunately, it's really the people of Karnataka who have been left in the lurch because of the kind of confusion and the trouble that one has been seeing and speaking of within the alliance. Thanks so much for joining us, and Nagarjun, thanks to you as well. But that is a wrap of this bulletin. For all the news and updates, you can log on to our website indiatoday.in or download the India Today app as well. Keep watching. I'll be right back with more.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.